Part 17 ng ating Science Majorship Enrichment Questions. Number 1, Lenz's law indicates that the induced current in a circuit will letter A enhance the change in magnetic flux, letter B oppose the change in magnetic flux, letter C be independent of the change in magnetic flux, and letter D vary randomly. Okay. Ang answer po natin dito, letter B, oppose the change in magnetic flux. Kapag ganito naman po yung choices, iisa yung word na oppose, so automatic yun po yung answer natin. Dahil yun po yung palatandaan natin kay Lenz's law. Okay? Kapag ganito naman, gusto natin ng elimination, tanggalin natin sa C and D, hindi to nag-vary randomly kasi predictable yan. Okay? Etong word na enhance tsaka oppose, opposite sila, so either of the two is correct. Ano po yung Lenz's law? For example, meron tayong magnetic or meron tayong conducting loop dito. Tapos meron tayong magnet. Okay, north, south. Ito yung magnetic field lines niya. Okay, oops. Tapos sabihin natin yung magnet mo, i-move natin dito. Papunta dito sa ating conducting loop. Now, by Faraday's law, meron ka dyang induced current. Now, yung induced current mo mag-produce ng magnetic field na i-oppose yung change ng magnetic flux. Okay, so kapag yung magnet naman po natin, minove natin palayo, syempre, i-oppose pa rin niya yung change ng magnetic flux. Okay? Kasi itong Lenz's law, based yan sa conservation of energy. Alright, next, number 2. In Compton scattering, when a photon collides with an electron, what happens to the photon? Letter A, its wavelength decreases. Letter B, its wavelength increases. Letter C, its energy remains unchanged. And letter D, it is completely absorbed. Ang answer po natin, letter B, its wavelength increases. For example, meron po tayong high energy electron or high energy photon dito. And then, nag-collide siya sa electron, sa free electron. Itong electron mo magre-recoil. Okay? And then, yung photon mo, magkakaroon siya ng wavelength na mas malaki compared sa wavelength nito. Okay? So, ang nangyari sa wavelength natin nag-increase, yung frequency natin nag-decrease, yung energy natin nag-decrease. Okay? Ano nangyari sa electron? Nag-gain siya ng energy. Nakuha niya saan? Dito sa photon. Okay? Next. Which phenomenon is observed when a planet passes in front of its star, causing a temporary dip in brightness? Letter A, occultation. Letter B, eclipse. Letter C, reflection. Letter D, transit. Ang answer po natin, letter D, transit. Ano po yung itsura ng transit? For example, ito yung sun natin. Parang merong spot dito. Okay? Let's say Venus. Siyempre, may transit yan dyan. Okay? Dito siya dadaan. Now, yung occultation po kasi, ito yung full blocking na to. Fully nabablock nung large object, yung smaller object. Ang eclipse, more on the relationship of sun, earth, and moon. Ang reflection, hindi siya related dito. Okay? So, ang answer po natin, letter D, transit. Next, number 4. Which virus is known to cause cervical cancer? Letter A, HPV. Letter B, EBV. Letter C, hepatitis B virus. And letter D, HIV. Ang answer po natin, yan, letter A, HPV. Almost all cervical cancer, ang cause po niyan ay itong human papillomavirus. Ito naman po is for lymphoma. Ito for liver cancer. And HIV is ang immunodeficiency virus. Nagkakos ng AIDS. Next, number 5. What is the primary end product of Calvin cycle in photosynthesis? Letter A, oxygen. Letter B, ATP. Letter C, glucose. Letter D, carbon dioxide. Ang answer po natin, letter C, glucose. Okay? Sa Calvin cycle po, yung carbon dioxide, finifix natin to. Okay? Kaya nga po, finifix natin yung carbon dioxide into sugar. Okay? Yung oxygen, hindi yan. Galing saan ito? Sa light reactions. Okay? Yung ATP naman, it is actually used. Not made. It's not made. Kaya yung hindi siya tugma dito sa word na end product. And ang tamang answer is letter C, glucose. Next, number 6. Which part of the heart pumps oxygenated blood to the body? Letter A, right atrium. Letter B, left ventricle. Letter C, right ventricle. Letter D, left atrium. Ang answer po natin, letter B, left ventricle. So, meron po ako ditong palatandaan. Pero briefly lang po. Gumagawa ako ng box. And then, alphabetical, AV. Dito, alphabetical din, LR. Okay, ibig sabihin ng L, left. Yung R, right. Yung A, atrium. Yung V, ventricle. So, dito po yung daan yan. Okay, parang nag-drawing ka lang ng letter N. Ito, galing to sa mga vena cava. Galing sa body natin, papunta dyan. Superior tsaka inferior vena cava. And then, ito naman po sa aorta. Palabas na ng body natin. Okay? So, pag papunta dito sa body, saan siya huling lumalabas? Dito sa left ventricle. Kaya yun po yung answer natin. Actually, meron pa po dito. Ayan. So, saka na po yun yung best way para ma-memorize natin tong flow of blood. Next, number 7. Which part of the nervous system is responsible for the fight or flight response? Letter A, sympathetic nervous system. Letter B, parasympathetic nervous system. Letter C, CNS. Letter D, enteric nervous system. Ang answer po natin, letter A, sympathetic nervous system. Okay? Kapag fight or flight po, ito yan, sympathetic nervous system. Yung parasympathetic, saan po siya? Sa rest and digest. Okay? And yung letter D, actually, sa ano rin to, sa gut, no? Sa digestion. Yung CNS, hindi yan. Actually, itong tatlong to, part sila ng ANS, autonomic nervous system. Okay? Next, number 8. Which spectroscopic technique is most commonly used to determine the functional groups present in organic molecules? Letter A, NMR. Letter B, IR. Letter C, UV-Vis. Letter D, mass spectrometry. Ang answer po natin dito, IR spectroscopy. Okay? Saan po natin ginagamit tong UV-Vis? Sa mga conjugations. Presence ng conjugation. Itong mass spectrometry naman, syempre dun sa molecular weight. Okay. Itsura ng mass spectrometry parang ganito. Yan. Yung mga ganyan. Ito may tinitake tayo dito as base peak, etc. Okay? Yung NMR naman, gumagamit tayo dito ng, ang dinidetermine natin dito, ilan yung mga hydrogen environment, carbon environment, for example, sa organic chemistry. Okay? Sa structure. Itong IR spectroscopy, ang itsura niyan, para siyang inverted eh. No, para siyang, yan. And for example, kapag may ganito, may presence siya ng hydroxyl group. Yan, something like that. Okay? Next, number 9. A farmer observes that some of his crops have stunted growth and yellowing leaves despite adequate sunlight and water. A soil test shows deficiency in nitrogen. To address this, which practice is most effective to restore soil nitrogen content without using synthetic fertilizers? Letter A, adding lime to the soil. Letter B, planting legumes as cover crops. Letter C, increasing irrigation frequency. Letter D, applying phosphate-rich organic matter. Ang hinahanap po natin dito yung nitrogen. Okay? Deficient daw sa nitrogen. Ito yung mga manifestation niya, stunted growth at saka yellowing na leaves. Pag ba nag-increase na ng irrigation frequency, nagdadagdag ba tayo ng nutrient? Not necessarily. Okay? So, hindi siya nakakatulong dito sa nitrogen. Nag-add tayo ng lime sa soil. Actually, ang ginagawa nito, parang pinapataas na yung pH, no, sa pH control kapag too much acidic yung soil. So, hindi rin yan. It's either B or D. Now, yung letter D, nag-apply ng phosphate-rich organic matter. Ang phosphate, hindi naman phosphate kulang yung crops. Kulang siya sa nitrogen. So, letter D is not the answer. By elimination, ang sagot natin dito is letter B. Planting legumes as cover crops. Now, kung wala tayong reason, bakit B yung answer, okay lang yon. Kahit di tayo sure kung B yung answer, as long as sure tayo na si A, si C, and si D, hindi sila yung answer, then dapat confident na tayo. Stay na tayo sa letter B. Okay? Dahil yung letter B ang tamang answer. Planting legumes as cover crops. Bakit? Kasi yung legumes, meron silang mga nodules na may mga nitrogen-fixing bacteria. Okay, yung mga rhizobium. So, sila, nitrogen-fixing bacteria, nakakatulong sila para dito sa nitrogen. Okay? Next, number 10. Which particle is responsible for carrying the strong nuclear force? Letter A, photon. Letter B, graviton. Letter C, gluon. Letter D, electron. Ang answer po natin dito, gluon, letter C. Ang photon, saan siya? Sa EM. Okay, electromagnetic. Ang graviton, ito ay theoretical pa lang, no, na gravity particle. Ang gluon, siya yung nag-hold sa nucleus natin. Okay, yung mga strong, responsible dito sa strong nuclear force. Okay, ginuglo niya yung mga quarks together. And yung electron naman, hindi rin ito yung answer. Okay, answer natin, letter C, electron.